clients say that you can't just renew an exploration permit at this stage. You'll have to start with the actual application for the exploration permit again, because that is the process in which all the factors will be placed on the table. And consultation is part of that process. And it's an integral part of the process. It's not just you have to go and speak to people. It is that you have to meaningfully consult people who will be impacted. That helps you understand what should be in, for example, your environmental management program. And then on the basis of that, you do that program. So we're saying there's no way around it. And sorry for Shell for buying a bad right, but you'll have to go to the start and consult properly, and that should inform an application for a new right.
Yes, I think it is interesting to see how corporates and government continue to push the agenda where their position must be understood and they must be given an easy way out, where they do not necessarily do what is a legal requirement. If you are told that you didn't consult, and if you are told the law says you consult in the beginning when you are going to and you want to extract some minerals or something, and now you're sitting with the corporates and the government who is saying no, we must just renew, and you can do kind of a token box ticking consultation. So for me, that's interesting, because that's exactly what has happened over centuries of imperialism, where the needs of the corporates and the needs of government, because we have to talk about the government. Government, unfortunately, as Patrice Lumumba says, those who have power have no idea, and those who have ideas have no power. Government has always relied on the corporates at the expense of the very people who elected them. It relied on the corporates to give them ideas of what to do, and those ideas are never about the rights of the people, always about profiteering, how to make profit.
You know, the connection between myself and the ocean is deeper than the food. Food is something that it comes, but ocean, it's a heritage, it's a cultural space that it should be respected, and I respect every time, because for me, when we have problems, that is the space where we go to connect and discuss issues. And in my community, when you walk along the beach, you might find quite a lot of people that are sitting alone there, connecting with their ancestors and talk about their own issues. And when you come out from the ocean, you can feel in your body that you get a response from the ocean. Now, when somebody is coming to disturb that peace, because ocean have a peace, you can even hear the waves. They are so calm. You know, everything, you becoming calm, even yourself, when you're in the ocean. That is why we said that cultural ocean, it's a healing space, and also we are connecting with our ancestors. You know, when you disturb all that, you are disconnecting us.
So when we're born, our umbilical get buried. So that means is to anchor us to the land, is to connect us to the land. That's why to separate myself and the land and the ocean, you're taking my own identity away. Then we believe that when our ancestors die, they go and dwell in the ocean. There's a lot of healers and sangomas, and any person go to the ocean and connect to the ocean. Many people, they used to say, "Biokeep is kwakwalala," means go and cleanse. They go take the heavy or the dark cloud out from their bodies when they go and swim to the ocean. In that way, you take away that the ancestors takes that away, bring a new body. There are people who would be sick here in Johannesburg, here in Gauteng. The people who get sick here and they go to doctors, they go to traditional healers, they don't get help. And in their dreams, they get a message that you must travel to the coast in Bonoland to such and such a town. When you get to that town, ask for a taxi or public transport that go to such and such a village. When you get to that village, ask for such and such a clan name, and you will find a traditional healer there who will help you. Those people who have never been to Pondoland, have never been to the coastal towns, they are given those messages and they wake up, they catch a taxi from here to those coastal towns. When they get to those towns, they ask for the name of the village that they received in their dreams. And they are able, when they get to those villages in that taxi, they ask, I'm looking for this particular family. And then they are shown and they get there, they are taken to the ocean, they are there to be cleansed, and then they are healed and they come back here, healed people. And now, who therefore has got the audacity to undermine that way of knowing and that way of doing?
That is why when Shell, they said that they want to start oil and gas, we see a huge loss for an African. It's not just about money. It's about our identity. It's about our dignity that must be respected.
We have land, we have ocean, we have our rituals, we have culture, and we have a rich indigenous way of living. We've got all our system in place. So when people are saying we are poor, what poor mean? Because of we're not driving big Mercedes cars, we're not living in suburbs, that means poor. And where else in these developed countries where there's no issue of unemployment? Where? Anyone can tell us. So people must leave us alone, then we can live our life.